Thank you. Thank you. First off, I think you're very amazing. I read your book in boarding school, and when they used to take lights, and I thought it was really a good book. But anyway,
where?
In Abuja.
Did you go to Loyal Justice?
Yes, I did. My question is really, it's not about literature or anything. Basically, I met this Nigerian taxi driver once, and he told me, he gave me a free ride, and then he told me that he told me that he studied architecture in Nigeria, and you know, he was really proud to say that, oh, I studied architecture in Nigeria and all these things. And I couldn't, like, I was like, oh, but you're here, you know, I'm sorry, but you know, you study architecture, but you're a taxi driver in America. And is it the, like, American dream? Is that what, you know, carried you here and everything? And I know, like, back home, if it's hard for some people, coming here, whatever they get here is better, but if you studied architecture, you're much farther off than a lot of people back home. So why are you still here, basically? That's what I... So I wanted to ask you, do you think the American dream is for Americans, or is the American dream for someone like me who came just to Northeastern for school?
That's a tough one. And I don't even feel equipped to talk about the American dream. I'm like, what?
It's a dream. Anybody can have it. Welcome to it.
Oh, aren't they so? No, I really think that. But I think when you say that about studying architecture, and I mean, even Americans who study architecture can't find jobs. So I think the idea that because he studied architecture, you're surprised that he's here. I'm not surprised that he's here. I think, but it's also a question of choices. I mean, I think for him and for many of the people like him, the taxi driver is a starting point. So the taxi driver job is a starting point. So you know, my brother-in-law, for example, who is a pediatrician, when he first came to the US, he worked as a security guard for a bit when he was studying to take his medical exams, you know, because he had a plan. I think many immigrants are like that. I had a wonderful conversation with a Somali taxi driver a few days ago who did not give me a free ride, you should say. I'm a bit, you know, upset about that, even though he kept calling me sister, but he wouldn't give me a free ride. But we had this wonderful conversation about, and this guy was an engineer. And we talked about history, about politics, and you could tell he was very well educated. You know, we talked about, but he was a taxi driver, and I wasn't surprised by it, you know. And sometimes also I wonder about, I mean, societies need taxi drivers, don't they? I mean, I sometimes wonder about this idea that, I mean, make it, well, anyway. Yeah, so I suppose the answer to the question would be, yeah, I think, what's your plan? I think people like you, I think we should go, you know, go back to Nigeria. But,